What would it be like to be able to do it over? All of it, some of it, even one small part of it. Would you take advantage of it, or would it weigh you down? And what if you had no choice, but were compelled by fate, karma, chemistry, to do it over and over? Ken Grimwood's masterful 1986 novel Replay begins with the death of a 43-year-old man and his immediate reawakening in his 18-year-old body, memories and life experience intact. We follow him as he replays his life over and over, each time with the accumulated knowledge of his previous go-rounds. He amasses money and power, but eventually turns his sights to good works and love. In the 1993 movie Groundhog Day, a jaded and unpleasant meteorologist, played hilariously by Bill Murray, lives the same day over and over, and over and over and over, until he realizes that he won't get the girl, until he learns to use the time he's been given to become a better person. And now Claire North, who in her 2014 novel The First 15 Lives of Harry August gave us a man living his life over and over from birth to death, approaches the do-over once again, this time on a micro level. In her latest novel, The Sudden Appearance of Hope, Hope Arden is a woman who is unmemorable. No, that doesn't mean that she has no qualities to set her apart or make her stand out. It means that it is literally impossible for another person to retain a memory of her when she has left their presence. Hope's condition first manifests itself in her teens, as teachers, friends, and finally family begin to forget her. She leaves school and home, lives on the streets, and steals to survive. Ultimately, she learns to be a very good thief indeed, rising to the career high of international jewel thief. Hey, once you learn the techniques, it's a snap to steal when you're forgotten mere moments after you exit another person's field of view. Sound pretty cool? Maybe. But what's not so cool is how difficult everything else that makes up a life is when you're not even a ghost of a memory to others. You can't get medical care when doctors and nurses forget you as soon as they step out of the examining room. You can't have a marriage with someone who will startle every time he turns from the sink of dishes he's washing and sees you sitting at his kitchen table. Jobs, the same thing. Hope begins to seriously question the concept of identity, both hers and others, when she becomes aware of an app called Perfection, which is taking society all over the world by storm. Perfection, which starts out by making suggestions for healthy dining and workout options, and then assigning points when those suggestions are acted upon, quickly escalates to demanding, and in most cases getting, access to all aspects of its users' lives. Bank accounts, passwords, the works, so it's better to mold its users into perfect people. Shiny, happy people living shiny, happy lives and losing their cores. Hell, I'll say it, their very souls in the process. As Hope begins to investigate Perfection, driven initially by the suicide of one of its few failed users, a woman she'd met and liked, she is approached on the dark web by someone calling himself Byron14 who wants to take down Perfection as much as she does. Infiltration into Perfection's parent company Prometheus takes Hope all over the world and leads her to some pretty scary places, both within her and without her. The Sudden Appearance of Hope is the rare novel that truly and steadily builds momentum and interest as it moves along. It's exciting, fast-paced, adeptly written, and jumps with ease from near-future thriller to techno-thriller to spy novel, while always digging deeper and deeper into the concept of what exactly it is that makes a person an individual. The Sudden Appearance of Hope by Claire North is a beach read that will make you think.